Okay, today we're reviewing all the different ways we have learned to solve systems of equations. One of them is to graph both of these. That takes a long time. Let's not even do it. I think you would know what to do though. Slope, y-intercept. Slope, y-intercept. And you just graph until you find where they cross. Raise your hand if you feel confident you could do that if there was graph paper. Okay, good. That's almost everybody. All right, then instead of that though, let's do it one of the other ways. Would you agree that we can add these straight down, but nothing would cancel? If we do that thing where we try to get something to cancel, would anything eliminate the way it is right now? No. But you might think that the y's would, but they would be y plus y and it'd be 2y. So how do I get it so that those y's will eliminate? Yes?
Multiply the bottom one by -1.
Exactly. Multiply the bottom one by -1. Everybody do that. So copy this down. Yours will probably be neater than mine. A little messy. And now I accept that you don't have to rewrite the whole thing. You can just add them straight down. And you might be like, but to get 0, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with 0. What would be wrong or weird is if I got 0 equals like 14. That'd be wrong. But 0 and then what's negative 4x and positive 2x? Negative 2x. What's 6 and negative 8? What is it? That's negative 8 and 6. What's that make?
-2.
-2. And then I'm going to add 2 to both sides. Finish it up. We're almost there. That was called elimination because we eliminated the y's. Hazel, what did you get when you got it down here and you divided by -2?
I got x equals -1.
You are correct. But it's not done. Why? Because we had these two equations, and I'm picking this one, 2x plus 6. What do I do with that -1, Hazel?
You inserted 4x.
Yes, so it goes in here. We got a -1. Y equals, and what does that make? -2 plus 6. Say it if you know it. 4. Here we go. 1 comma 4. That was called elimination. Now, we could have, and we're going to, do the same exact problem, but with substitution. The answer will still be the same, but I want to show you, here's how that would have worked. Y equals 2x plus 6, go to a blank page or slide over. I need to be able to see, so I'm going to write it in the same page. But write out the two equations again. Y equals 4x plus 8. And this time, we're not going to use elimination. We're going to use substitution. Do you get, since y is 2x plus 6, we can put it right there? We can put that right there. Everybody do it that way, and just it'll come out really nice, like we just did. (2x plus 6 equals 4x plus 8. Pro tip, get rid of the variables first. Some kids like to subtract 6 or subtract 8. Get rid of the smaller variable first. It's definitely the faster way to go. Save you a whole step. 2x plus 8, subtract 8, -2 equals 2x. Oh, I remember this. X equals -1. If the only point was to get... Ooh, I did have a copying error over here. There's a negative in this answer, sorry. The only point was to get the answer. I already knew the answer. All right, so now I'm going to take my -1. We'll talk later about where you were, but right now just get a blank notability doc or some scratch paper. That -1 needs to go back in an equation, and from there, okay, that's kind of cruel, because we already did do that. They are the exact same thing. And we know we got 4. So it's -1 comma 4. You get the difference between substitution and elimination? Now the only thing now is which is smarter, because you are going to get the pick. So I'm going to show you some, and you know, some of them you'd use this tool, substitution, and it would be the easy way. And some of them you'd use elimination, because it would be the easy way. Do you get, for instance, if I let you use all the tools in your garage, and I said, hey, I want a hole in this board right here. Do you get there's only one tool that would probably work? I mean, you could pound a hole in it with a hammer. That'd be kind of dumb. You probably should grab the drill, right? All right. Or there are certain saws that you can cut holes with, but that's, you know, it's kind of complicated. So there's a right tool for the job. What if I want to cut this desk in half? Could I cut it in half with a drill? Well, kind of. Whole bunch of holes and eventually like pound through it, but that'd be dumb. Use a saw. The point, if I give you an equation, there's a logical choice. There's always a better way. It's better with this tool or that tool. Okay, so here's an example where I can tell you which way would be best. There's an equation. Now, why do you think adding them straight down would be not the greatest idea?
You don't know what 7y.
Yep, nothing eliminates for one thing. And do you get how these aren't like lined up with each other? They're like kind of off kilter. So adding them straight down, that's called elimination, not the best choice here. So either A, I could graph it, but even graphing isn't so great because they aren't solved for y. So then I do substitution. Everybody solve this one with substitution. And to save you time, you can just solve for the first variable. We won't make you back solve to get the other one. So in case you haven't gotten substitution yet, that goes in there. Give it a shot. Pro tip, get rid of the smaller variable. I just can't get away from the negative ones. Did anybody else get a negative one for an answer? Uh-oh, I did something wrong then. Dang. Hold on. Gotta put my glasses on.
Your 6 on the outside of the.
Oh, it was a 6? Boo! It was a 6 here. My bad. Okay. I'm human, you're human. Trying to go fast. All right, so I'm going to go through and multiply by 6. So this is 12x plus 24 equals 5 plus 3x. I'm sorry, I just missed that 6 there. And now I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. Always get rid of the variable first once you're down to just, you know, a few things on each side. 9x plus 24 equals 5. Subtracting 24. 9x equals negative 19, is it?
Yep.
And then I divide by what?
9.
And there's my answer. And like I said before, not going to make you go back solve, especially when they're nasty like that. All right. So the whole point of today is to make sure that you get, there's 3 ways you can do it, and you pick the logical way. All right? So here's one last one. See if which one feels like the logical way to solve this one. Let me think. Now, sometimes there are opinions, and your opinion's the one that matters. Because maybe elimination is the best choice. But maybe you really like substitution better. You get to make the call. Okay, so In this case, I personally would have gone through and multiplied the bottom by 3. Would you just take a look at that for a second and see? Do you get them guys to eliminate? I think that's the fast way. But maybe there's some kid who really likes substitution better because they just don't really get this way. Well, then you can use substitution. But if I do this way, these cancel. And then I got adding straight down, that and that makes 5x. And then that and that adding, it's 30. Double checking that, 18. I think so. Did you guys get 6? I'm seeing a lot of nods. Yay. And then, ooh, that's kind of cool. I can use the bottom equation. X plus y equals 6. And if x is 6, what's y got to be? 0. Y must equal 0. Y equals 0, so 6 comma 0. Could you have graphed these? Yeah, but you'd have to solve them for y. That would take forever. Could you have done substitution? Yeah, but you'd have had to solve this for x. You probably would have added y to both sides first. And then you'd have x equals 6 plus y. And you could stick it in the other equation. But I think that would have been lots more steps. So there's a fast way to solve all the ones on the worksheet today. There's a fast way and there's a slow way. In the end, I just want you to get the answer. But try to pick the fast way. All right. Cool. That's it. Now you get to work on your worksheet. And please come up and ask me for help if you're stuck on it. And that's all I got for you for the video for today.